Hi guys and welcome to today's video. Today I am filming a very quick, I don't think this will be a very long video, I think it'll be quite a short one. It's a bit of a Tesco haul, an F&F haul. You've probably seen lots of influencers have been sponsored to talk about F&F, so I thought I'd try on some F&F pieces without any bias. But I popped into F&F maybe like 5 days ago now, so for you guys maybe like a week ago or so, and I bought a few things. They had a lot that I really liked, but they didn't really have my size. I would say I was looking for a 12/14. In hindsight, I am a 12 in F&F, I would say. There's probably like one piece that's a little tiny bit small for me, but largely I would say I'm probably a 12 in F&F. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think I have 6 pieces to talk about, so it's not loads, but enough I would say. And they had really nice stuff. If you're looking for like party wear, they have so many beautiful sequins and they are very reasonably priced, and they also have some really good coats. I'm going to do my best to link as much as I can down below, but we might as well start with what I'm wearing. I'm going to step back as far as I can, but if not I'll input here a full length video of me as well. I have this dress twice actually, so let me just show you. This is a mesh dress with a mini dress underneath. This is a 14. I'm wearing a 12, but I have tied it behind my back because if you're kind of my shape, I wouldn't say this is the most flattering dress. Let me untie it so you can see exactly what it looks like. It's just a bit loose. What I would say is, if you like this dress, and I do think it's a nice dress, size down. I initially sized up in this and that was a terrible idea. It wasn't a choice, it was that they only had that size in at the time. I'm going to retie this because if this were just a slightly smaller size, so I think a size 10, I think I have to bring this in loads, but it would just look so much nicer. So just bear that in mind. If your bust and your like thighs are more proportionate than mine are, then I think actually this dress is quite a nice dress, and I think quite versatile too. I'm gonna return this because it's just not quite right for me. I don't see where I'd wear this to, even though I do think it's a nice dress. It is £22.50, which is pretty good. It has got like little details that I really appreciate. Like I really like the sleeves because they've got a bit of like a lettuce, I don't know what this is called, like a lettuce trim to it. I do think it's nice, but personally I'm gonna return it because it's just not quite right for me, I don't think. On from that, let's do these trousers, which are a mock croc essentially, and I really like these. They have another pair of leather ones that are like plain, and those look good too, but I think they're a bit slimmer maybe, and the minute I saw these I was like, oh, I really like those. I got these in a 12. Admittedly these maybe I need a 14, but I'm worried that the 14 is going to be a bit big, but I like them. I think I'm going to keep these. Let me know what you think once I've tried them on. I think most of you are going to say that they're too small. I just think the 14 is just not going to be quite right for me. I will try these on in a second with, I think, this little blouse, which what's on sale. Actually, these trousers, by the way, are £22.50 again, great price. And then this little blouse was on sale. This cost me £12, but once I try it on, you'll be able to tell why it cost £12. I think it's a nice blouse, but it's not quite right. Let's try it on and I'll show you, I'll explain why. I also picked up this little red cardi, so I think I'm going to try on these bits before we move on to the other last two pieces I bought as well. Let's start with this £12 blouse, which was on sale I think now from 16, which I think is a lovely blouse, but honestly unwearable. I think maybe if you've got a smaller bust, then maybe this will be a little bit better. But on me, if I come a little bit closer, you can really see that this is very busty in this little section. I think what should have happened was they should have had 4 bows instead of 3, and they should have been one, like I just need one here basically to kind of keep this a bit more closed. I don't need it super closed, but it's just not quite right. This is definitely why it's on sale. It's just too busty, and other than that I think it's a nice little top, especially for the price. I do like it, but it's most definitely going back because this is just not appropriate really. If you are flatter chested than I am, then maybe this works, but I really wonder if they had this one tried on by a fuller busted person, or even just like not a model size person. Try this on because I just think that it's just very revealing, and I know a lot of these tops are, but this one just seems to be extra revealing, so unfortunately going back. Onto the cardigan, £22.50, and also the trousers, which I believe I said are also £22.50. Let's start with the cardigan. It's a nice cardigan. Honestly, As much as I like it, these cardigans just aren't my style. I actually think they don't really suit me that much. This colour is beautiful, and actually it feels like a very nice cardigan for the price. It's largely acrylic and polyester, which, although I don't find polyester really lasts that well, I find acrylic lasts fairly well. It feels like a thick cardigan, and so I don't know, I'm kind of like in between how I feel about it in terms of quality. Probably I wouldn't be rushing to add it to my wardrobe, I don't think, but it is nice. Buttons wise, it's not everyone's taste. I would say it's probably not my taste. If I were to keep this cardigan, I would consider changing the buttons, just because I prefer a more understated button, and also I don't always like wearing gold, but you can kind of wear this done up if you want to, or what's quite popular at the moment is having just like the top button done up, especially if you wear it with a white t-shirt. Don't find it works quite as well with black. That's quite cute, and I feel like this is like the cool way to wear a cardigan at the moment. Probably not going to keep it, despite actually thinking it's quite nice as far as £22.50 cardigans go. But the trousers, which are these, now these are a size 12. These are the ones I'm kind of in between whether I should have a 14 or not, because they definitely fit me, but just here you can tell that they're slightly small for me, but I do think the next size up will just be a little bit big for me. But I really like these. I really think I'm going to keep them. I am 5'7", and they are the correct length for me. They are comfortable, they don't look overly cheap in my opinion. They are a nice shape, and I just think they're a really good pair of trousers. I really like when trousers on the inside have two buttons. Are just slightly curvier like I am. I just feel that you get a nicer shape, because I guess you get slightly less pull, but overall I am really impressed with these trousers. I really struggle to find a good pair of like pleather leather trousers, and that is why I just have none in my wardrobe whatsoever. But I think I'll be adding these. Do let me know what you think. Like, should I keep them? Do you think they look very cheap? Let me know your thoughts. Like, I am not going to be offended, but I would really appreciate your opinion. And then finally, since I think navy is the new black, or I do love black as well, like I'm not taking away from that, but navy is such a good colour at the moment. I picked up this satin skirt, which is £18, really nice length, and then also this jumper. This jumper though, it's actually in a large. I said it was in a medium earlier, but it's not, it's definitely a large, and this was also £18. So I'll try these on and we'll talk through them. But spoiler, I quite like these. Okay, finally the navy outfit, and I really like this outfit. Full disclosure, I have Spanx on, and I also have a pair of Spanx on that only have one leg. Like, this leg is full and this one very much isn't, because I cut it when I went to a wedding. So if you can see a little roll up, it's because of that. I do prefer to wear Spanx when I wear satin skirts. I know not everyone likes pair of Spanx, but personally I don't wear them often, but if it's satin, I probably got Spanx on underneath it. I really like this outfit. So we'll start with the jumper. Now, this is a good jumper, but maybe not the best jumper ever, so that's why I'm not going to keep it, because I am trying to be extra picky with what I keep. Again, £18, really good price. It's made of polyester, nylon, wool and elastane, so it has got some wool in it, but it's just probably not enough wool in it for me to be that tempted to keep it, especially because I feel like I could probably find exactly the same, a very similar jumper for honestly double the price. It will probably cost me about £35, but in Uniqlo I just think I would probably prefer to buy that if I had this on 100% wear it, but it's just that I'm just trying to be that little bit pickier with my wardrobe. That said, this skirt I really love. I just think for £18 it's such a steal. It's long, again I am 5'7", and it comes to my ankle, which they don't always, to be completely honest. It's just nice. Like, these sort of skirts, sometimes when you put them on, they pull a little bit, and I definitely have some other ones that it just kind of feels like they're just not quite cut correctly. Whereas this one, I really think is nice. This is an outfit I think is a very cool outfit. I'm not sure what shoes I'd wear with it yet. Let me know what you think. Maybe a silver ballet flat, but I'm still a bit unsure. Again, you could tuck this jumper, and that's typically kind of how I wear these sort of combos, but I know not everyone loves a tuck anymore, so you'll definitely wear it untucked, and I think that looks equally as cool, if not honestly probably slightly cooler. Yeah, I just feel really chic in this outfit, I would say, and it costs, what is it, 18 and 18, is that true? £36. Yeah, I think it's £36, and I feel really cool in it, so I mean, you just can't really go wrong. And honestly, overall, I think I'm really very impressed by Tesco and F&F, and I'm definitely going to like keep a little eye out every time I pop into a food shop. For affordable clothing, they have some really great pieces. As I mentioned, they have really good party pieces. I just don't really need a white sparkly dress, but if I did, they have some great ones. And I don't know, like obviously not everything is designed for everyone's body shape, and I just wouldn't be that comfortable in like a halter neck backless short white sequin dress. I want to wear a bra, and that's basically my main issue there. Really lovely pieces. If you are in Tesco, I would definitely recommend just popping in, having a look at what they've got. There was other things I was very tempted by. Didn't pick up trousers. They have really good trousers. They just didn't have my size. It looks like if you just want like a wide leg trouser, it really looks like they have that. I was just disappointed yet they didn't have a 12 or a 14 in those. But overall, definitely going to be keeping my eye out in F&F. Like every shop, not everything is perfect, but it's affordable. Quality seems actually pretty decent. I'm sure there are products that are better quality and worse quality than others, like everywhere. I'm pretty impressed, and I'm sure you'll see lots of F&F clothing on me over the next couple of months. But thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. There'll be a new video next week, and I will see you then. Bye.